Ray, Scott. Okay, good evening and welcome everyone. I'd like to call to order the Monday, August 5th, 2024 meeting of the Village of Lake Zurich Board of Trustees. Would you all please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okie dokie. So, first item of business is swearing in for newly appointed village trustee. I'll be seeking the advice and consent to appoint and swear in the new trustee. Before we take the official roll, this is the village board, little piece of village board business that we have to take care of. As previously announced, Trustee Dan Bobrowski has resigned effective August 1st. He and his wife Susie are relocating out of state. As sometimes happens, regular life gets in the way of our work on the board. This is one of those times. I'm sorry to see him go. He has represented the residents and the businesses of Lake Zurich at a very high level. We will address him further at the September 3rd meeting. Dan's resignation created an open position on the village board and lesser board representation that I felt the community deserved. So, we advertised for anyone who was interested in serving in the interim, as there is an election in April of 2025. My goal is to always attempt to match as best we can a candidate's skills, qualifications, and ability to mix with a smooth functioning team and staff to positions on all our boards and commissions. We were fortunate to get 8 extremely high-level candidates. Each provided an application and resume. Each was personally vetted and interviewed by me and one trustee. All the trustees have received all the information provided by the candidates. I could have chosen any one of the 8 applicants and not gone wrong. Taking into consideration every one of the candidates' background and knowledge of village issues and our continued need and desire for quality, high qualified people, I'm bringing forward for the advice and consent of the village board, Mr. Jake Marks. Jake, can you step up? Let everybody see who you are. Jake and his wife, Sarah, are residents of the Heights subdivision. He has a BA in political science from Kalamazoo College and a master's degree in public policy from Loyola University. He has experience in implementation management, project management, and site acquisition. He also has experience in zoning and permitting, as well as environmental regulations. He has been rock solid as a vital, knowledgeable, contributing member of the village's Planning and Zoning Commission. So at this time, I'm asking the village board members if they have any additional questions or comments. Anybody? Okay. Then may I please have a motion to approve Mr. Jake Marks to the currently open position on the Village Board of Trustees, with the understanding that this position is an interim position with an end date of April 30th, 2025.
Motion to approve, Whiter.
Okay,
Second, Euchre.
Second, Clerk Johnson, please call the roll.
Trustee Euchre.
Aye.
Trustee Riley.
Aye.
Trustee Spicone.
Aye.
Trustee Chagru.
Aye.
Trustee Wider.
Aye.
Okay,
Motion carries.
you're approved.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. All right, don't go away.
Both of us.
So now we have to swear you in. Okay, so I'm going to give you a copy of this, and you can read along with me.
All right.
okay?
Okay. You should do it.
I, Jake Marks,
I, Jake Marks,
having been duly appointed to the position of village trustee
having been duly appointed to the position of village trustee
in the county of Lake,
in the county of Lake,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of village trustee to the best of my ability.
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of village trustee to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
And don't screw it up.
That's the ethos, right?
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so now we move on to the rest of the agenda and the official roll call. Clerk Johnson, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Poyton,
Present.
trustee Euchre,
Present.
trustee Marks,
Present.
trustee Riley,
Here.
trustee Spicone,
Present.
trustee Chagru,
Here.
trustee Wider,
Present.
Okay, we're complete tonight, thank you. Moving on to the president's report. This will be handled by me and the chiefs from here. We're going to start off with the police department, and we have a proclamation honoring Deputy Chief Robert Johnson upon his retirement from the Village of Lake Zurich. Chief Husak?
Thanks, Mayor. Deputy Chief Johnson recently retired last month in July, and we're going to miss him. He had an extreme opportunity to take advantage of. Bob was with us over 29 years, and in that time did a lot of great things. He was an excellent tactical officer. He was part of a regional SWAT team for many years. He was an experienced investigator that investigated some very high-profile cases. And then more recently, as a deputy chief, his administrative skills were on display, in which he revamped many of our general orders. He led us through the Safety Act and those things that caused the police departments to really have to look at how policies and procedures are done. So our loss of Bob retiring is Lake Moore's gain, but I just want to thank him for his service for those 29 years, and I'll turn it back over to the mayor.
So I'm going to read this proclamation, leaving out the whereases. It's a proclamation honoring Deputy Chief Robert Johnson upon his retirement from the Village of Lake Zurich after 29 years of public service. Whereas Robert Johnson began his career with the Lake Zurich Police Department as a patrol officer on June 22nd, 1995. And Robert Johnson served the residents of Lake Zurich as a patrol officer, detective, patrol sergeant, criminal investigation sergeant, field operations commander, and field operations deputy chief, as well as chief cook, bottle washer, and floor mopper. That's not on here. Deputy Chief Johnson served all the residents of Lake County as a member of the Northern Illinois Police Alarm System, NIPUS, Mobile Field Force, and the Northern Illinois Police Alarm System, NIPUS Emergency Services Team. Deputy Chief Johnson has been recognized on numerous occasions for his work related to significant criminal investigations, administrative excellence, and response to over 200 NIPUS Act incidents, including deployment to Louisiana for Hurricane Katrina. And Deputy Chief Johnson served as Lake Zurich Law Enforcement Explorer Post 2 Advisor and member of the Lake County Chief of Police Association Legislative Committee for many years. And Deputy Chief Johnson officially retired from the Lake Zurich Police Department on July 9th, 2024. Now therefore be it proclaimed that I, Mayor Tom Poynton, on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the citizens of the Village of Lake Zurich, do hereby recognize the contribution that Deputy Chief Robert Johnson has made to the citizens of Lake Zurich during his successful career in law enforcement. I extend my personal best wishes in his well-deserved retirement and for continued success in life's pursuits. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Anything? Want to say something?
I do, sir. Even have comments. Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this honor. I know you have a busy meeting tonight, so I'll keep my comments brief. As I've reflected on my time here in Lake Zurich, my heart was filled with such gratitude. Leaving was one of the hardest things I have done in my life. I deeply care about the men and women who work for the Village of Lake Zurich. They are amazing, dedicated, professional people. Always be proud of what you have here. It is unique and amazing. I'm so grateful for my time here. I always loved coming to work. I deeply miss those of you whom I worked with over the years. I wish you the very best in the years to come. I'm always available to assist you. On behalf of me and my family and from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Okay, next item under the Police Department is the promotion of Deputy Police Chief Anthony Grunder. Chief Usack?
Thank you. So, Tony, would you join me up here? So our vacancy with Deputy Chief Johnson retiring, we need to fill that deputy chief slot. And we've selected Tony Grunder, as his replacement, our next deputy chief. Tony began his career with the Lake Zurich Police Department in 2001 as a patrol officer. And prior to that, he had served a couple of years with the Cary Police Department before joining us. During his career in Lake Zurich, Tony served a variety of leadership roles with the MEG, Metropolitan Enforcement Group. It's a countywide drug investigation task force. He was a group supervisor, and he was also the deputy director of that group. He was promoted to the rank of sergeant in 2008 and has been handling our training division since then. Tony's path to become a police officer is a little unique. He has many years of experience in the corporate world, and he has a lot of unique leadership skills that he brought with to police work and to us specifically. He graduated with honors from the Police Training Institute and also completed Northwestern University Center of Public Safety Staff and Command School, and he is a certified trainer in a variety of disciplines. He has a lot of operational experience, and that's what he will be taking over in our department as the operations deputy chief. And I'm really proud of him and happy that he's able to step up. So I will turn it over to the mayor for the oath of office. Do you want to do that here or up there? I don't know if you want to do it here or do it. Yeah, do it there.
Okay, let's go.
Take a mic.
You bet.
I don't know if it's on or not.
All right, ready? I am. Okay. I, Anthony T. Grunder,
I, Anthony T. Grunder,
having been appointed to the position of Deputy Police Chief
having been appointed to the position of Deputy Police Chief
in the Village of Lake Zurich
in the Village of Lake Zurich
Police Department,
Police Department,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and enforce the laws of the Village of Lake Zurich while faithfully protecting lives and property as I discharge the duties of Deputy Police Chief to the best of my ability.
and enforce the laws of the Village of Lake Zurich while faithfully protecting lives and property as I discharge the duties of Deputy Police Chief to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You did.
And as is tradition, when Tony's done up there, his wife Helene's going to pin his badge on him. It is. Want to go up front and have Helene pin your badge on?
Oh, yeah, we gotta do that.
So Randy can get a picture. Just so Randy can get a picture.
This is my wife, Helene, that put the original badge on when I was hired a few years ago. That'll be good. And my two youngest sons, if you don't mind, come on. Quick picture. Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you, Tony, and congratulations. Next, we have another promotion of Police Sergeant Andrew Here.
Andrew's making his way up. So with our Tony Grunder getting promoted to deputy chief, we have a vacancy at the level of sergeant. Andrew here is next on our eligibility list. Andrew's been with the Lake Zurich Police Department for nearly 9 years. He graduated from Beloit College with a double major in education and sociology, and is currently assigned to the day shift as a traffic officer, a position he's held since January of 2002. Andrew is heavily involved in the department's public programs and outreach. He's been a field training officer for the last number of years, and he has actually trained just about every new officer we've had, I think, in the last 2 years. He's a really, really great training officer. He's highly respected, and he also functions as an officer in charge when the day shift sergeant isn't available. I think Andrew is ready to take the next step in his law enforcement career, and his involvement in various training classes and professional experiences are going to set him up for success. So I'll turn it over to the mayor for your oath of office.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. You should know this by heart. I, Andrew Hare,
I, Andrew Here,
having been promoted to the position of police sergeant
having been promoted to the position of police sergeant
in the Village of Lake Zurich Police Department,
in the Village of Lake Zurich Police Department,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and enforce the laws of the Village of Lake Zurich while faithfully protecting lives and property as I discharge the duties of police sergeant to the best of my ability.
and enforce the laws of the Village of Lake Zurich while faithfully protecting lives and property as I discharge the duties of police sergeant to the best of my abilities.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes. Yes. Yeah, he's the son. Lauren's going to come up and pin Andrew's badge on him right up front.
I gave her some warning.
Want a picture of the boys?
Yeah.
Come on, boys. Hurry up, boys.
Let's hear it for the kids.
Okey dokey. One more. Oath of office for police officer Jeremy Peace.
So as the trend would continue, we have a sergeant get promoted, we have an opening at the rank of officer. So Jeremy Peace has recently joined our department. He came to us, was a police officer for a short time in Lake in the Hills. He attended Everest College and received a certificate in physical therapy, and he is currently going through his field training program. So I will allow Jeremy to get
Congratulations